Is the King okay?
I think the King's on really good form, actually. He was on cracking form when I saw him a few weeks ago up in York. Very jolly, lots of laughter. He's been up in Scotland this week doing Holyrood Week, just, whizzing around, doing way too many engagements for his team, who can barely keep up with him. He is still receiving cancer treatment, but he's packing it in. So I think he's as okay as he can be.
Excellent. Catherine has done the Three Peaks Challenge.
Is there nothing she can't do? Oh, I climbed up a hill in the Masai Mara a couple of days ago because it was pinging a bit as we were going in and out of signal, and saw that she had summited the peaks in 24 hours at the weekend. She's done this to raise awareness and to say thank you to the Royal Marsden, who at the hospital that treated her, the charity there. There's a Just Giving page. What I really loved about that was that she came across a few people who were climbing it and doing all sorts of sort of challenges like her to raise awareness for all sorts of different things. And some of the videos of the interactions of members of the public going up various peaks in all sorts of awful weather and suddenly finding themselves chatting to the Princess of Wales in a cagoule. Unexpected, but good for her, I say.
Yep, you'd feel you're hallucinating, wouldn't you? And Andrew, is he really out of sight, out of mind?
Most of the time. Although there were reports a few days ago, no photographs, but there were reports that he was up in Sandringham in Norfolk, where he now lives, banished, of course, from Windsor, that he'd been to the Sandringham Horse Show that the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, Edward and Sophie, were at and taking part in, and that Andrew sort of watched from the sidelines, sort of slightly out of sight, which, if that's true, is really interesting. A, that he ventured out, and B, that Edward and Sophie were happy to have him with them, because the rest of the royal family publicly is sort of treating him like a bit of a pariah. But yeah, I mean, he is very much sort of out of sight most of the time, of course. Everyone is waiting to see whether or not he'll be charged. Of course, he denies all wrongdoing, but it's a difficult time, I think, on that respect.
Yes, okay.